What's up, guys? Shuri here, and today I'm going to show you how you can best handle matchmaking 3.0 as an average player who isn't just a godlike sniper or Myron, because that's pretty much the way that most people are handling it that are handling it well. You're just good enough to 1v3, and you don't really care if your teammates die a ton. You go 18-2 and win. But that's not possible for the majority of people, and I think Hunter is the way to go for everyone else. So it's not just for why you think. It's not about his killing power at all. It's 100% about you being able to throw those sensor darts and tell your teammates where people are. That way they don't have to have the game sense or really pay attention to know where people are, and they will die so much less. And then you also have the fact that Hunter can kill people. That helps. But it's also very easy to do compared to things like Osis, where you have to 1v3 with it. It's really hard. So right here, what I like to do is I like to stay in the center of the map. And if I know that there's people coming on one side or the other, I'll throw the sensor dart. And then if they're not there, I'll move up. And then if I can kind of pinch, letting my teammates come forward and then come behind them, I have a better chance at getting kills. And more importantly, I have a better chance at helping them stay alive on the things they're doing. Because it's not fair to expect these new players to know what to do. They don't know the maps very well. They don't understand all the characters yet. And it's something that you're going to have to just help them with. In this game, I actually got a little lucky that I had players that knew what they were doing, and it wasn't just day one players, so it does help a little bit, but we still got behind because the matchup's really rough, especially for Fade when you're first learning them out, like playing against Ruby with a sniper, and then somebody who can web you, especially since the people we're playing are really good, and it's a 3-stack, it's rough. But we do our best, and we actually are able to get them down, and the main thing is they got by me, which is my fault more than anything. You want to make sure that they don't get by you without your team knowing exactly what you're doing and exactly where they are. So right here, my teammates are kind of advanced a little bit forward, so I'm going to stay on them and just try to help them figure out where everyone is. Luckily, they were all in the same spot, and my job as the hunter and better player is going to have to be to keep him in check. I mean, my Fade is going to have to hit him from long range. He can't really advance, so I'm going to have to help him do a lot of the heavy lifting so he can get close enough to charge, which he did a great job of doing. Sadly, there was an ult, and then we were able to get the kill, and the Fade lived. He's going for the heal. All that's great. Like I said, it does help they have a little bit more knowledge, so it's going to be a little easier with these guys. That's why we were down 6-2. And then we tightened things up. Now it's 8-6. We got this. But I will show you how to do it with other players who know a lot less. It's a little different. But we will go over that. And luckily for us, we were able to get a little bit of the shields down of the person. So Worried and Fade were able to go in there and get those kills. So basically what we're trying to do is just kind of look over them. Especially if any Fade, you really need to help them get into closer range. And as you can tell, we get to play a little more passive and actually just have an easier time of this because our teammates aren't running out and dying. And I will show games that our teammates are going to run out and try to die, but we save them a bunch, and how to do that. But in this case, we do have better than average teammates, and the other team is also very good players. So we are going to have to still help our teammates a lot to kind of overcome that. Luckily for us, we are able to do a lot of work through the Ruby shields for them. And when they push, even it's very inconvenient, like right there, you got to push with them and just do what you can to keep them alive and do whatever you can to at least get kills to trade out you and whoever dies. Because that's the biggest thing. The responsibility is always going to be on you in this matchmaking system. I don't mind it that much, but I can see how for most players that is awful. Because I don't even like it. I can win with it a lot of the time, but it's still a lot of pressure and just really hard and really annoying. Luckily on this one, our teammates allowed us an easier win. I will show you, although it's a lot harder, but the better players do tend to appreciate what you do for them.
Sure, you're goated, bruh.
I appreciate that. But we did go 6-2, and we looked over our Fade. He went 5-3. Our Wah was targeted a whole lot, but we were able to win that game. And a lot of it had to do with showing our teammates where people were and looking over them, which Hunter is just perfect at. But not all of your teammates are going to be as easy to play with as those two are. So this is where it gets a little bit harder. And you're going to have to work a whole lot more to keep your team safe. As you can see, they're pushing up. Luckily, the Victor pushed into me, and I was able to get him. Victor's a little glitched, so that ended up working out great for me. But we are going to have a lot harder of a time with this than anything else. So we are able to get some damage into the Sindri, and our Sindri is kind of out in the open, and he's getting pinched on both sides, so we do have to move up to help him. But we got to focus on this Victor real quick. Luckily, we were able to get him, and we're just trying to get our sonar balls out and figure out where everyone is, because I don't even know at this point, and I don't want to waste all of them. Luckily, our teammate found everybody, so that was helpful. But we go ahead, take out who we can. Remember, use your charge shot and then shoot them. It'll kill them every time. And we were able to go ahead, get another kill, and then the Victor ended up getting us. I mean, you're going to die sometimes. But we really have to focus on helping our team stay alive here. It's not easy against a Judix and a Sindri, and these guys were hitting shots, man. And I honestly wasn't expecting it. So we did go out and we were playing a little reckless, and that's one thing you don't want to make the mistake of. That's something that I had to learn. Even as good as I am, I can't just run out in the middle because that's stupid. But I am trying to cover these guys, so I'll run out in the middle to get to them. But you don't want to do that. Remember, protect yourself first, get there safely, and then do whatever you can to help them. So that's a lesson that I'll learn for you. Either way, after we figured out, okay, cool, that Judix can kill me, we started playing a lot more pillars, and we were just playing a lot smarter. Right here, we throw the Sindri turret behind the wall so we can kill him. He did ult, but we got some headshots in, took him out, and we took the heal. Right here, I know they're coming this way, but I only have one sonar ball. And the best thing about them is, normally it'll get like people to run backwards. They don't want you to kill them, and if you know where they are, they kind of back down most of the time. And so that is one of the good effects of the sonar balls, and the pushback really can help get them away from your teammates and give you enough time to get in there. Our Sindri used his ult, which helped us out a little bit there, which was nice, and then he throws his turret down, which is a great early warning system showing me the Judix is there. I go ahead and hit my sonar ball on him, knowing that he's low. I'm just going to go out and kill him. There's a lot of reason to be cautious, but if you know you can get the kill quickly and get out of there, go ahead and do it. But that's the thing. You don't want to be too overconfident. Your teammates are definitely going to do that and push up like this guy. So instead of going out there and dying to save him, I'm just trying to give him what support I can while staying safe back here and kind of even using him as bait a little bit to be able to help. We throw back the turret so we can live and then kill the Sindri. And now we're able to go in and try to help our guy out. But honestly, I can't have people coming behind me, and I mean, he made his choice to go up there. We're up by 8. It's not going to matter if he dies. I know there's a guy on my left from my sonar ball from earlier, so we do have to back up. That's why we went ahead and went behind the pillar. As soon as he pushed out too far, I go ahead, hit him with a charge shot, and then kill him with a headshot. And then I'm just going to make sure they're not coming this way. And I have a feeling that Judix is going to spawn and come here because, I mean, nobody likes getting charge shot killed. It's annoying. So I would probably come right back too. But we do go ahead and capitalize on that. And now I'm just making sure if they come from the right or left, doesn't matter. I'll be on it to make sure my team is safe. And most importantly, they know that the people are coming. Because that's one of the things that comes with experience, is just knowing where people are going to come and having that game sense. So we want to try to do that for our team. And as you can see, instead of going 14-2 like normal and then having your team go 1-10, they both ended up canceling each other out to go completely even as a team. And that's what you need to focus on, is keeping your team alive and then getting the kills. Keep yourself safe, but try your best to give them anything you can to help them out. Just like my thumbnail guy Jordy does anything to help me out. At a great price, I wouldn't be able to do daily videos without the guy. I'm terrible with thumbnails, takes me forever, and I get a better product from him in so much less time. It's almost like wasting money not to pay the guy to do it. So I spend more time with my family, get better thumbnails, and love Jordy. Alright guys, have a great day.